Hello, my name is Yuncheng, a graduate student from Computer Science and Engineering Department. Um, as the team Scrum Master and the main contributor, today I will give you a presentation about our project, Kayak for Masks. For this video demo, I will divide it into three main sections. First, I will give you an introduction, background information about this project, and what kind of development tools we have been used and implemented. Second, I will show you our deployed website with all the user stories from our customer required. And third, I will give you code reviews. All of code has been uploaded on the GitHub for your information. So if you have any trouble, please let me know. So last but not least, I will tell you what are some some recommendations and improvements I would suggest for the future developers. So let's get started. Due to the high demand of the masks in the recent pandemic, people, especially children and their parents, are facing issues in finding high quality, available, and properly sized masks. Therefore, the goal is to create a website using the Python Django to build a platform that allows parents to track the availability of children's masks on the website. Therefore, a customer, when it opens a web page, the web should display a list of the websites um, to the users and provide information to show what mask brands are available, what sizes they are currently offer, what filtration frequencies for those masks, and the most update and valid purchase links for the users if they're interested in from the search results. They can go directly to the website to make their purchases. All those things we have been using web crowding to keep update all informations in the real time. We have been using several development tools. So we're using Python. We use the Python Django. So Django is a web-based Python program that enables you to easily build powerful web applications. And Python is used to create a web application. We have been using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstraps to format our website, design our website web page to be more user friendly and colorful. We also, due to there are some limitations, size limitations for the Heroku, we decide to use Docker as a container to deploy the Docker on Heroku to for our website deployment. So next, I'm going to show you our web page and all those user stories. So here is our website. So we have four main user stories. The first one is will allow the users to sort masks based on their size, filtration efficiency, and their brands. Second, the website should allow the users to filter choices of masks based on their size and the manufacturer. Third, the website should be able to web crawl the price data of each brand's masks based on their purchase website. And keep their price information updated in the real time. And last is the website should include information, about the sizes, filtration efficiencies, their brands manufacturers, and their availability and purchase link of those masks. So here's our title of our web page: search a mask for kids. And this part is our sort feature, so you can choose sort based on their sizes, filtrations, names, and they will be sorted in the alphabetical order. And we have the brands, different brands provided by our customers, so which are more reliable websites from the survey. So you can choose 3M, Happy Masks, Flow Masks, Honeywell. You can choose which brand you want, and when you click the search button, it will show the specific like a mask available and the specific size corresponding to that. And you can also narrow down your search by the sizes you want. There are common sizes, small, medium, and there are some like one size. They don't differentiate them by different sizes. And we also include some like specific dimensions for kids, in specific demands. And also we can show the availability of masks, either they are available or not. Here I'm going to show you one example. So for example, now I show all the available masks, and if we want to see all the masks available, then we just click on, and then we click search. We need to wait a little bit. Okay, here we go. Now we see all the brands, all the available, either they are available or not. So in here, like it show the type of the mask, the brand of masks, the size of the mask, and their current price, which are keep updated from the most recent their website, their availability and the filtration efficiency. And when for those purchasing, if you decide to buy this one, you just click the purchasing, and it will direct it to you to their website. For example, for the POD, their current price is $9.99, and all the colors, they are all the same price, and they are available, and there's no different sizes, so they are just one size. So let's go back. You can see it might reach what we displayed in here, like one size, $9.99 per mask. They are available, and POD. So here's our user interface, and I have been show you all the user stories. So next, I'm gonna show you our code, like and how we design to make this beautiful website. Okay, let's get into the most exciting part of our this presentation, the coding part, code review. So as you can see, here is the GitHub repository. To as I mentioned in the before, like we use a Python Django, and in order to get started, in case you don't know much about the Python Django, so I have wrote a README file to show you how to set up the environment. So you can just using, for example, like Conda to build a virtual environment for the Python Django, using the environment file to get all the dependencies you want. Remember to use the check the dates, use the most recent environment YAML files to set up your local dependencies. And if I remember right, it should be in here. If you click the Kayak masks, this one should be this one should be like very recent environment files you should use. And let's go back. Okay, so then here tell you should using how you set up your migrations for the database, use Python, manage the make migrations, Python manage migrate. Remember the order, you shouldn't be using backwards, you should follow the orders. And if you want to run the code, in your local machine, using a local server, then you should like type in your terminal line, you should type like Python manage.py run server. So then the website should be run. And here the mask link is the route address for the website if you want to run locally. If you just want to see the website, we already have, we deployed Docker on Heroku. You can just use the Heroku link to use it. Okay, so this is the initial instructions for you to follow. Let's here, like, we have all our documents. We have been record all our progresses. So all the code is it's all in here. So you should click the Kayak masks, and you will to see two folder. And you should click the mask link folder. And so for the for our website, the front end, the web page design, all the HTML file, JavaScript, CSS, is in the templates, and the base is the base template, and the index is how we how some features we want to add on for our website design. So all those two files, you should take a look if you want to redesign your the website format. Those are the files you should take a look and understand. So for the Python, the Django, so you should first, the main files is the forms.py. So forms.py is specific for Django. It plays all your forms code, which can keep your code easily maintainable. Second is you should take a look of the models.py. So models.py, is they shows each attributes, and each attribute represent a database field. And so the Django can give you an automatically generated database access to the API to represent the database field. Let's take a look at this one. So the URLs, I show you all the routes we have used. So spider files is our web coding sections code. So we have like two functions: get price div, get price ID. So like everything on a web page is stored in HTML elements, and those elements are arranged in the document object model. It's also called DOM. So therefore understanding the DOM is critical for this part. So for you to get the most, so the DOM can get the most out of your web crawler. So web crawler searches through all the HTML elements on page to find information. So you should know like how they arrange is important. And take Google Chrome as an example. They have the tools to help you to find the HTML elements on elements faster. So you can locate the HTML for any element you see on the web page using the inspector. So let me show you an example. For example, let's go to here, right? For example, let's change not POD, change to Happy Mask. Let's click the purchasing link. Okay, see, if you want to, get a price per web cloud, you can just right click, and you see this is using a Google Chrome, by the way. You can click the inspect, and then you can see, the ID, the class, from the span, and their div class per set container. So in our like web coding functions, two variables you should look at to get different website work is you should look at the div class ID, here price container, and also the span, class ID, product single price for the Happy Mask. And so yeah, so like the steps you should follow is first navigate to the page in Chrome. Place your mouse on the element you would like to view, and then right click and select inspect from the menu to check the code, the source code. Okay, so let's get back to our code. So happy mask, right? You see the price container, span name, product single price, those the information, and all those things see are very similar. Just copy paste, and so we are using those two functions. So this is our web crowding function folders. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's get back. So now I want to talk about the most important part is the views. So views is very important in the Python Django. So in the views folder, all our Python functions, important functions using in all classes, are in here, which can receive the web request and return a web response. See here we have showed all the masks on the web page function. We have the spider functions. We want to use spiders to do the web crowding. Here, we want to save the information into the database. So all those functions, main function you should write in the view.py file. So yeah, so that's pretty much. I mean, I think you should work on all those Py files, get understanding, so it will be very helpful for you to continue and learn what we have been done, so far. So also one more thing to mention, we also have some testing features to test our user interface, our website, all the testings like the behavior testing are in the test.py file. So you can take a look at all the tests we have been used to show our website is well implemented. So we have different branches. What I show you is the main branches. So all the code should be in there. So you should just look at the main branches other than the other branches. Those just for us to easy to management the main file, the main code. So if you have any questions regarding the code, we have here all our you can contact our contributors. So each of us should be very familiar with the code structure and should be able to answer your questions if you have any. Here are some future improvements I want to share for the future developer. So I think the main focus for this project in the future should be on the web crowding section. So while we were working on this project, there are some some websites, customer provided, they have some anti-crowding crowding prevention thing, so sometimes you couldn't get the data easily from those kind of website. And also some the website frequently change their routing addresses, so we need to improve certain ways to keep checking their updating addresses. And also one thing should be optimized is the processing time. Like now we web crowding certain website, if you have a large plenty of them, probably we should do some simulations to check which part take a longer time and then improve the efficiency of the code. So in summary, I think it should be next step, in my opinion, should be optimize the web crowding section. So some lessons learned from this project, and I think one thing is how to understand what customer need, because they may be from different background. So we need to reach in the same page and be understand to each other. We should as a program, we should understand what they need, and as a customer, they should understand what within a limited time what should be feasible. And so the second part is project feasibility. So how to make your project feasible for your customer. and also the design, how you design your architecture, how you design your website, and do what kind of testing you should do to uh, show your like for example behavior testing to show all your user stories are successful pass, and last but not least, how to maintain your code, document them, and make it easier for the future developers. So that's all pretty much for our project presentation. So next we will show you the poster demo.
Hello everyone, my name is Keigo from the Team CSCE project, which is located in the Computer Science and Engineering Department of Texas A&M University. Today, I'll be representing our final project of software engineering, the Kayak for Masks website. First of all, some background introduction and the reasons why we try to create this website. The huge pandemic caused by the coronavirus has been lasting almost 2 years from 2020. And for some reason, the vaccine is not always an option for some people in our society. Therefore, when the vaccine is not available, the mask can be a lifesaver. However, currently there's no place to go where they can provide both availability and the reliability of masks on the market. Therefore, the purpose of this project is to create a website called the Python Django that allows parents to track the availability of children's masks on the website. When a customer opens a web page, the web should display a list of websites to the user, and the size should also be updated in real time. The filtration efficiency will also be displayed on the website. The customer can also sort and filter product items on the website. So the first thing is the architecture or structure of the website. The website is developed by Python Django, some HTML, and CSS in the front end, and some JavaScript for data crawling. We use the Python spiders to crawl data from a variety of websites that provides children's masks. Then we save them in the JavaScript. After that, we push them as HTML elements so that in the end, they can be displayed in our Kayak website without any trouble and update in real time. So there we have the website. So for the website, we have short feature, we have size, feature version, and the names for the customer to select. Once the customer select one of them, the website will be displayed as the alternate one. We also have a brand for the customer to select. For example, if a customer only wants to see the mask from happymask.com, he can select the Happy Mask and click the search. The website will only display the mask from Happy Mask. And we also have a size, small size, medium size, and one size for the customer. The customer can select whatever the size they want and click the search. Then the website will be only displayed as that specific size. We also have availability. So for example, if a customer select a yes for the availability, the website will only display the masks that are currently available. If the customer select all, then the website will display everything. So performance, we have a few major features. As I mentioned before, we have a sorting. The mask can be sorted in order of the size, feature version efficiency, and names. Also, featuring 3 features are implemented, which are brand feature, size feature, and availability feature. Also, a web calling. This is a hidden feature used to receive real-time price data from website. So in conclusion, in this semester, we were able to create a website that allows users to browse detailed information of a list of websites that provides masks for children. The Kayak Mask website is able to display clear and detailed information of mask, real-time price update, data crawling for a variety of websites. We also implement something to improve the user experience, sorting and filtering masks on the websites, purchasing link redirection, availability searching. Obviously, the website will make more impact in the future due to the high demand of the mask in the pandemic. People, specifically children and their parents, are facing issues in finding high quality, available, and properly sized masks. Therefore, the team is to create a platform that can be implemented as a mask searching engine, which can help more people in the future. However, a few challenges still exist after designing the website. Every website is built differently, then different websites has different web formats. The web crawling method designed should be applicable for different websites. Also, due to the size limitation of the Heroku, a Docker combined with the Heroku need to be included. Also, for the future implements, the design of a more efficient and suitable web crawling based on the current one is recommended. This is the end of the presentation. Thank you for watching.